Hello everybody, Mark here. Today I'm going to be doing another cookery video involving the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now, this video will be several days after the live stream I did on the 15th of July 2018. I did a 1 year anniversary video. I did a live stream, but basically I was doing a lot of talking and answering questions and stuff while eating Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know, it was just something different because it was a milestone. Anyway, I had a load of chicken. I had a lot of chicken left over, and I've done one video already. It was a chicken curry. I took all the chicken off the bone, had a big bowl of it. Use half of it for a chicken curry, which has been loaded already. This other half, which is half of the bowl, that's what's remaining of the chicken. I'm going to be using that in a stir fry. And what it is, I'm going to be using this. It's Sherwood's. I've never had this before. Sherwood's cooking sauce, Kung Po. And I didn't realise it's going to be 2 pepper on the pepper scale. So that's not much. I didn't realise that until just now. But I'm not sure that means a whole hell of a lot nowadays, because every different company, they're all using, you know, their scale of peppers is all different. They're not working on the same page. So what might be 2 peppers here could be extra strong for somebody else, or could be extra mild for another company. So I'm going to give it a go, and it was a bargain at £1. So I bought this, and I bought another sweet chili flavour. So I'm going to try the Kung Po now, and let's get rid of that. And yeah, so it's going to be basically the leftover Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's about half a bowl, and with rice. There we go, co-op regular rice. Alright, here we go. The oil is quite hot, actually. I may have had it on a little bit too high. Yeah, whoop. Right, let's pour all that in. Yeah, it's on there. I've just turned the heat down. So I'm going to give that a good mix. Now, of course, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, so it's already cooked. And so all I'm doing is heating it through. That's all I'm doing. I'm not going to bother with the curry. I put in some onion rings, some hash browns, some peas, some sweet corn, some broccoli, and all that. I'm not going to bother with that with this one. Just regular chicken, rice, and some sauce. Now this chicken, I spent 20 minutes. I had about 8 pieces of chicken. Got all the meat off the bone, so I've got lots of you know, the skin with the, or not necessarily the skin, but the part of the chicken where it's got all the good coating on there. You know, that flavoursome pepper coating kind of thing. I don't know what you'd call that, but the coating on the skin. It's got lots of that on there. Okay, so I'm going to have that gently cook through. It's going to take a few moments. Then I'm going to start with the sauce and whatnot. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do a couple of shout outs while we're waiting on this to cook. I don't know whether to try and get me or the pan in there. Alright, me. Last week I did a hot pot. It was called pastrami and pork and beans and wedges and chicken nuggets hot pot. And as usual, people like to name the dish. I had 2. What I'll do at the end of the thing, I'll put the little square so you can click on that if you want to see it. All right. So Scotty B calls it the Destroyer Meat and Beans. There we are. Very good. The Destroyer Meat and Beans. And the last one, Andrew Goring. Actually, let me just give this a quick stir. Alright, Andrew Goring calls it the Meat and Beans Feast Pot. So, very good. 2 good ones there. the Meat and Beans Feast Pot. So, Scotty B and Andrew Goring, thank you very much. Okay. So yeah, I mean it's always good. There's a lot of good names. People sometimes it used to start off with the sandwiches. You know, if people had a name for the sandwiches. But now sometimes it's regular dinners. I mean, like this for example. If anybody has a name, by all means. If you were going to a cafe, and this would be on the menu, you know, there's a description of what the ingredients are, and they've given it a name. What would it be on a cafeteria menu? You know, just a bit of fun. But if you want, might earn yourself a shout out. Okay, I'm just gonna heat that through a little bit more, and then work on the sauce. Actually, I forgot to read out the ingredients of this Sharwood's Kung Po. The ingredients, I'll try and roll that there. Tomato, 27%. It's got water, sugar, barley, malt, vinegar, water chestnuts, 6%, dried glucose syrup, red pepper, 4%. It's got some pineapple juice, concentrate, ginger puree, garlic puree, toasted sesame oil. There we go. Red chili, then red chili flakes, then red chili puree. Christ almighty, there's a lot of red chili in there. I mean, looking at it, you can see all the little seeds. So I mean, but I had a smell. It doesn't smell all that strong as such. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pan down, I'm going to pour in the sauce. Ooh! Hey. Yeah, shit, right. Starting to bubble over, right, let's turn that down to 6. Okay. Actually, think about it, this will make quite an interesting drinking glass. You know, it's got a little funny shape at the top. It's not designed to not slip through the fingers, but it's just an interesting shape. Because I mean, the regular viewers will know that I drink out of a pot noodle tub, or my special sweet and sour Uncle Ben's jar, because I like the shape of the jar that. It helps with it slipping through your fingers, but this actually I might give this a go. I'll wash it out and get the label off. I might try and see if it's any good for drinking. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna simmer this on low for a few minutes. Now the next ingredient. So we've got the Kentucky Fried Chicken, the Kung Po sauce, and now we're going to be using the Co-op's own 75p golden vegetable rice. There we are. They've got about 5 or 6 flavours of this: pilar rice, egg fried rice, plain rice, golden fried rice, Mexican rice, all kinds of stuff. And these are very good. They're like half the price of regular, the other brand, the Uncle Ben's rice. There we go. So I'm going to put this in the microwave for, I don't know, about 2 minutes. It's hard to tell because it gives the times if you have a wattage microwave of 800 and 900, which I don't. I had a 700, right? Because it was the what I do. I go for the cheapest model of everything, right? 700 watts, and unfortunately, it's so cheap that they don't even bother to tell you how long to put products in the microwave for on food products. So I've got to guess. Anyway, it's in there for 2 minutes. I'll see how that is, and then when that's done, I'll throw it in here. This is I'll turn this down to 5. It's starting to overheat a little bit. Now I want to sort of like time this just right because I want the rice to be done, and so I can throw this in before all the sauce evaporates. With all the heat. Okay, yeah, it may have been in there a touch too long. I'd say about 1.5 minutes was the right time, not 2 minutes. Okay, so before all the sauce, all the moisture in the sauce evaporates and lets this into a big stodge, I'm going to try and mix all this together. So the chicken, the rice, and the sauce is all infused. There you go, just turn that over. There you go, it's all good. Now, if you're feeling particularly hungry or you've got extra people in the house, I mean, this will serve, you know, 2 people, or a greedy bastard like me, this would be 1. But if you're having, say, 2 people that are hungry or more, just throw in some, like I did with the chicken curry. Throw in some peas, some broccoli, some you know, sweet corn, and also some onion rings, some hash browns. You can throw all that stuff in, you know, and then you've got a meal for 3 or even 4. So let me just pan that down. Yeah, because that's what I mean. This will do for 2. You could turn this into 4 people's dinner, you know, with no sweat. You know, it's all about bulking it up with cheap ingredients, and you can't get much cheaper than shop brand hash browns and onion rings. I mean, they fill up a dish really well. Okay, this is going to be a long, this is 11.5 minutes. Alright, I'm going to give this a quick taste, and then I'm going to go in the other room and eat this. And, yeah, we'll see. Actually, the sauce doesn't taste all that strong, although it's early days yet. There is a bit of heat coming from the peppers. Yeah, a little bit. But, mind you, see, I bought this, which had extra peppers in it, and I got some sweet chilli in the other room, which, by all accounts, doesn't have a whole lot in it. It's just like, you know, you can always put the 2 together. Hopefully it'll dilute it down. This is actually quite good. If I hadn't eaten that curry earlier, I would have put a lot more ingredient, you know, the hashes and the onion rings in here. But like I say, you know, it's a meal for 1 or 2 here. You could turn it into 3 or 4 with just adding a load of stuff you drag out of the freezer, which you've seen me do before. You know, you got 6 chips in one bag, you know, 4 onion rings in another, you know, just taking up space. Yeah, Emma. This meat was leftover Kentucky Fried Chicken from last night. But you can, you know, just buy a pack of cheap chicken. It's all good. Just strip it off the bone. You can either buy it without the bone or just, you know, cook it up and then strip it off the bone and then throw it in the frying pan, reheat it up. Yeah, this is actually quite good. And the good news is it's got so much potential to make it a whopping dinner, you know. Anyway, I'm going to come over here. My thanks to Andrew Goring and Scotty B for their contribution to the names for the dish the other day. I'll put the thing up here so you can click on that, and and I'll try and put another one below here for something else. Feel free, you know, click on there. You know, you can better see some other videos I've been doing. Okay. Anyway, that's that. I'm going to go eat this, and as usual, thank you for watching.